Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Coplayit. Playing
Right.
some Ninja Gaiden. Blah, blah, blah.
So as I mentioned, weird little forced backtrack area. The door was locked. Only way to go is backwards. So we're just going to run back for a bit.
Oh, yeah. This seems really weird. Like, they couldn't have just designed another way for you to go.
Right. Or just have the door unlocked.
That's true, because you're going to backtrack, get the key, go back to that door, and then continue? Sup? Oh, did you kill him? Hey, you did. Did you beat time? Yeah, you did. That's right.
And here's the key.
What was the point of that?
I've never understood.
I mean, yeah, granted, you get a little bit more score for that, but it does seem very arbitrary and very, like, pointless to have to do that. But hey, I'm not a game designer. What do I know?
Itagaki would tell you not as much as him.
Oh, I'm sure he would. And right now, he's probably right. But in a week, we'll see who's better. For reference, in a week, I'm going to be participating in a global game jam. Woo!
Okay, nice.
You know what that is, right?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay, so it's a 3-day competition where small teams get together all over the world, as the name would suggest, and you build a video game. It starts Friday at 7 and you're done Sunday at 4. And you have to work all 3 days to make like a complete self-contained game. It's crazy and I'm really excited.
This is a good one.
Choo choo!
One of the strangest one of these big, pretty pre-rendered cutscenes. Like, there's not a whole lot of context related around this. It's just...
Yeah, why did that train just start freaking going?
Well, I turned that on.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if that activated the turntable or, like, actually, someone's got to be in there driving that train, right? Or is it... Yeah, oh, it's you. My bad. Never mind. They explained it.
He jumped in. That was it. This is also There's also, like, the most unnecessary parts. Because, like... Most of the lives you end, you can assume, aren't exactly good people.
Yeah.
But then there's this poor guy.
Oh, no. Who's this poor guy?
I don't know.
Oh, the other train driver.
But there's another train coming down this way. And,
he's like, well...
not stopping this.
Acceptable losses.
Kaboom!
Yeah, and you know that guy's dead as shit. Oh, my God.
If he wasn't now he is.
Oh, my God.
I've never understood why that happens.
Yeah. That seems a bit unnecessary. Bit of overkill there, Ryu. Also, I love how his idea is like, how can I ninja the heck my way to wherever I need to go? Drive a fucking train through the center of town and blow it the heck up. Good plan. Oh, we've started a new trend.
Apparently, and I'm not okay with it.
Oh, no.
Probably would have done better if I refilled my Nimpo, but I didn't want to use up all the items I got.
Gotcha. Life of the Gods. Well done. Explosive arrows. Man, the supply train blew up and gave you everything you needed. Unlocked the door.
Now we're back here. You recognize this little area.
Oh yeah, I do. I see it now.
This area sometimes glitches up, and I don't know why, but sometimes you can run back and forth for a few minutes before that cutscene triggers, and you're just in limbo.
I think that happened to me, actually, because I was very confused when I got here, and I'm like, okay, they showed me the grade here, what am I supposed to do? And then I just kind of dicked around for a little bit, and...
I never understand exactly what's supposed to trigger it or how it works, but sometimes it happens.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, oh, what the fuck ever. Just means you have to play our great game a little bit longer, right? Shoryuken, maybe? Shinryuken, my bad.
Oh yeah, that's something that they added with this one that I actually haven't really gone into. Now if you hold it long enough, the ultimate techniques charge without the need of essence.
Oh, okay. So if they just give you an absorbent amount of time to charge.
There's actually one amulet that slows down the time. Not drastically, but it cuts it down a bit.
Oh, okay.
Not enough to be particularly helpful in most fights, but yeah, no.
Yeah. Hi guys, how's it going? Oh, we're in the aqueducts. Okay, fun times.
I kind of like this stage. If nothing else, I think the design is, for the most part, neat. Although
yeah.
I think we talked about this last time and how it's not always a great sight.
I don't recall, but I'm sure we did.
Just that it's not always the most imaginative level design. Sometimes it gets dreary to look at.
Okay, yeah, I remember that now. Well, I mean, right now it's kind of neat because you're like, are you walking on water right now, or is it just a really shallow aqua? Oh, I see.
It's shallow.
Okay, but the way the reflections are, it makes it look like you're doing some weird chakra bullshit where you're walking on water.
Right.
But
except
see, in that regard, like I do admire this area a little bit because it's got some neat lighting. It's got this cool look to it. These guys are being dicks, but hey, whoa!
Okay.
2-for-1 special, aisle 3. Okay, very cool.
Counterattacks.
They're great. They saved my life. Oh, I thought that was a chest for a second.
Almost
I remember now. Oh, yeah. Well, see, I will say, like, the aqueducts area is one of, like, if I remember it correctly, is one of the more varied, like, areas that you go to in the game because you have the weird, like, city sewer section, and then we get to this temple ruin section here coming up.
Yeah.
And the contrast between them is pretty stark. And the fact that it's considered the same area is what, I guess, gives it that, diversity. I will say, like, there's a boss here that I kind of hate all the bosses, so that's not saying much. What? I kind of missed what just happened. You, like, bounced off a wall, then jumped off his head and killed him. I'm like, what?
I bounced off of his head, hit the wall, and then did the wall jump move.
Okay. Man, I can't keep up with everything that's happening here.
Usually a decent way to get out of a sticky situation is just hold a direction and jump as much as you can. Because you can bounce off enemies' heads and then you'll hit a wall and invincibility.
Boom! There you go. Okay, that makes sense. The sound of water can be heard from the other side. The immense pressure keeps the door from being opened if the water could be drained somehow. There's no end to that thought process. It's just, if the water could be drained, then what? Then we could progress? Maybe. Or probably. That makes sense, right?
That'd be cool, I guess, if that could happen.
It'd be really great if water just wasn't there. Also, is that door, like, sealed?
I guess.
Because, like, otherwise the water would just drain out of it, I guess. Damn, play hacky sack with his corpse, why don't you? What were you saying?
Another thing that was always pretty cool about this level, I thought, was, again, back for 2004, 2005, these were some dope water physics.
Oh, yeah, like this, it is reacting to you, is it?
Yeah, it actually does a little bit.
Okay, I see it now. Yeah, see, that's really cool. I'll give it that. It gets a little, like, gelatiny.
Little bit.
Points, but it's definitely cool. The amazing power of the Xbox Prime. Also, that ended up being a much cooler name than the Xbox One.
Yeah, right.
Like,
I don't know. I never saw if that was an official thing. I didn't know. I heard it from somewhere, and I never looked it up.
I don't know if it's official, but it's cool as hell, so I'm going to keep using it.
Like, I hope it is, because that is just a ballin' name.
Like, I remember when there was this idea being thrown around that the Xbox One was going to be called the Xbox, like, Infinite or Infinity, and I'm like, that's a dope name right there. And then it was not that. It was the most confusing name ever. Because, like, PlayStation knows what they're doing. They're like, you have the PlayStation 1, you have the PlayStation 2, and you go up from there. Xbox is like, no, we're going to go backwards. Now, that can work a la Battlefield 1, where you're going, like, chronologically backwards in time for the sake of the game, but as a naming convention that you're trying to, relate to people, that is not a good way to go, because when, like, I'm sure now everyone knows what it means.
Yeah.
Now we're used to it. But back in the day, it's like you walk into GameStop, it's like, hi, can I get a Xbox One? Do you mean the one or, like, the first Xbox? They're like,
one of those has been out of sale for a good... Oh, God, 8 years now?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
At the time?
At the time, yeah. Like, they do retro sales now, but I'm sure then they didn't. So, yeah, that was a little weird. But, I don't know.
Dick.
they wouldn't be the first company to poorly name their console. Nintendo!
Right.
We praised Nintendo earlier for the Switch, but God, they had to do something to make up for the atrocity that was the Wii U.
Oh, that thing was such a mess. And it was such a cool system. It could have gone so well.
Like, it had some really cool stuff. The problem was, there were a lot of problems. Like, they didn't market it well. See, that is one where the name of the console actually kind of killed it. Because,
it did.
Because, like, I worked at GameStop when that thing came out, and I had people come up to the desk so frequently who didn't know the difference between the Wii and the Wii U because there's no, like, clear distinction between them because Nintendo didn't make it clear. They're like, is it just the gamepad? Is it a new console? What the is it?
It didn't.
And people didn't know.
You might notice that there's two spots here for the chests, but one chest. We'll be back here later to fix that.
Oh, nice. But, so, naming matters.
It does.
Oh my God. But, like, and the marketing team for the Wii U just did not do very well. And then, like, the game, or the console released with, like, no games. Maybe, like, actually, like, 2, which for a starting library is awful. Because it's like, great, it's like saying, here's a Wii, you get Wii Sports and, like, a Mario game. Which will keep you content for a while, but that shit ain't gonna cut it long term. And then they didn't have anything. Like, Smash came out the next year, and then we got some more stuff around that time, but it took them like half a year to get a decent library.
Yeah.
So there's
Did it launch with Mario? I don't even remember.
I think it launched... It may not have launched with Mario. I don't remember. My thought is that it launched with Mario Kart and Super Mario... 3D World? I'm unclear on that. Like, I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember if that was a launch title. I know it was close. It came out quick, but...
Yeah. It came out very soon after, but, like, there wasn't much. There wasn't much for it at all. So, it suffered for that. It suffered for a lot of reasons, but, like, they learned from that experience, and now they're killing it. So... At least there's that.
Need to come back for that.
Man, they make you do a lot of coming and going in this place.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look at that. This must
there's
be
the
that
door
room we were talking about.
Well, would you look at that shit? I guess we're going to figure out what that's all about next time.
Perfect.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
See ya.